Today we want to talk with you about how to price your signature program. No matter how confident and excited you are about your program, it always feels scary, especially right at first, to come up with a dollar amount and have it correspond to the value of your program. There's all these questions like, how do you avoid the lowballing? How do you avoid pricing it too low or pricing it higher and then dealing with people saying that it's too much and that they can't afford it? So to help you with this challenge, we're sharing with you 5 criteria for you to consider as you come up with your price for your program, so that you're not just picking a number out of the air, and that you have confidence to have very powerful sales calls with your prospects.
Things first, we need to determine how much you need to be making per month in order to cover all of your monthly expenses. Okay, and once you have that number, then you're going to determine what's the maximum number of clients that you'll feel comfortable coaching at one time. And these are one-on-one clients. So for example, if your monthly expenses are $3,000 and the max number of clients you feel comfortable coaching at one time is 10 clients, then the number, you must be charging $300 a month per client in order to hit that monthly expense mark. So this is your baseline. This is what you start out with. And as you gain more experience over time as a coach, working with more clients, investing in yourself, expanding on your knowledge, then you can continue to include more value in your program, and then also raise the price a little bit. So this is where you want to start off. So figure out what are your monthly expenses and how many clients are you comfortable working with at one time.
The second thing you want to think about once you determine your baseline price is all of the things that you have invested in yourself. Take account of your investment. So this can include the price of your formal education, any sort of certifications that you've gone after, the entry fees that you have paid for any workshops to learn what it is that you know, any coaches that you've hired, any occasion where you have put your own financial resources toward your self-improvement, toward your education. This adds to the number that you have identified in criteria number 1.
Number 3, consider the results that your client will be walking away with once they're finished with your program. So remember, you are providing the perfect solution to their biggest problem. So this is a life changer for your client, okay? So if you're wrestling with the idea of charging high prices, which most coaches when they're starting out do, so you're not alone, it's helpful to remember the impact that you're going to be having on these people. It is a lifelong impact that you're leaving on them. So this is also a good opportunity for you to check in and think about those tangible results, and do those tangible results match with the price? So you want to make sure that you are delivering a ton of value. You want to make sure that they're getting their money's worth. So think about what's that impact going to have on them, and that may help you get more comfortable with charging these higher price points.
Thing you want to do to consider is to look very closely at your competitors, so people who are offering services that are very similar to yours, and determine your differentiator. What makes your program different and more effective than anyone else that your prospects might be considering, and consider how this will up your price, just like everything else that we've listed thus far.
Last but not least, this one is so important. Money is a filter. So you have to see money as a filter here. So keep in mind, just because you're the coach doesn't mean that you have to take on anyone and everyone into your program. So for those who are very serious and those who you want to work with and you must have in your program, they're the ones that are going to be dedicated, committed, and hungry for these results. So they're the ones that are going to be most likely to hurl their credit cards at you and just cannot wait to work with you. So this separates those who are serious and committed versus those who are just kind of interested in what you have to offer. So it's going to separate those that you want to work with and those that you will not want to work with. So these are the 5 criteria that we have for you today. So have fun figuring out your price point, spend some time giving it some thought, And in our next video, we're going to be talking about how to qualify your prospects for your program. So once you get them on that sales call, how do you determine who's the perfect fit and who is not? So stay tuned.